you are. Famagila Gila, thank you very much for joining me. I am your Lord Dundee. And you may call me sir. I hear that a lot these days. They want to call me sir. Let's just see if there's some audio over here. Yeah. There we go. What's it gonna be? There we go. Yes. What's it gonna be? There we go. Yes. There was a song I was going to sing. What's it gonna be? There was a song I was going to sing. Now let's get some. Oh, wait. We go in. No, we are there. Okay. Excuse-moi. Let me just check the audio on here so I can also. Oh, there's a playlist for Joffrey. I think we did that already. Just so long as I've got. Oh, okay, hello, Jack. MJD, Jack, MJD, what are you drinking? That's the bright orange. Oh, orange burst. Let me show you. Cappy. Oh, it's back to front. Cappy. Orange burst. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to pull some cards quickly. Unless you've got anything else to say. Have you got a shitty story to tell us? Yeah, it's got that little bit of a fake flavoring that burst. So, that's nice. That tastes like when I was a kid. You know what I mean? Yeah. I have to be careful. We have rats. We have rats today. Today, as I was leaving through the doorway here, I usually go first because there's doors to open for people. And my customer said, "Look, there's a rat." I said, "Oh my God." There was this rat staring at us through the burglar bars. It was on top of the gate. And then I tried to shoo it out of the entrance to the outside, and it took a right, and it went into the garage. So I don't know where this rat is now, but I'm befriending. I almost touched the neighbor's cat today because we've got the two beautiful gray cats. It looks like a daddy and a son. The daddy's got longer hair. They're both gray, and they've both got that, like the Sylvester cat, black and white patches. The one's got the square a white square right here underneath its chin. Toshi Lizzo mission daughter. I love it. This is never going to end. This is like fucking Groundhog Day on the YouTube streets. What the fuck? Come on, guys. This is never going to end. Toshi, why the fuck did you have to shit in the kitchen and then take photographs? Why? Mission, what are you doing? Taking pictures of Toshi shitting in Maine's kitchen. I mean, this is what I have to deal with. This is the emails I must deal with. She really thinks that was you in your kitchen. It looks like my kitchen. I said, it's not your fucking kitchen. She's like, oh, it looks like my, look, it looks just like my kitchen. Yes. And that looks like shit too. You know? Oh, lordy lord. MJD, I can't stand when my animals get a hold of a mouse. I couldn't imagine rats. No, well, usually I would poison the rats. Because an animal, it's such bullshit. These animal lovers, they say, no, don't put the poison down for the rats, because then the owls are going to eat the poisoned rat and then the last time I put poison down for the rats, I found a dead crow, and then I felt guilty. I've actually got a story for you about crows. Talking of which, now I have to read for you. In the J.G. Stradum Tunnel, it's a long tunnel for driving. The tunnel has been closed and the speed limit has been reduced to 15 miles an hour. Sandrail found out over 20 dead crows on the tunnel approached recently, and there was a concern that they may have died from the avian flu. A pathologist examined the remains of the crows and, to everyone's relief, confirmed the problem was not avian flu. The cause of death appeared to be vehicular impacts. However, during analysis, it was noted that varying colors of paints appeared on the birds' beaks and claws. By analyzing these paint residues, it was found that 98% of the crows had been killed by impacts with lorries, while 2% were killed by cars. Sandrail, the road department, then hired an ornithological behaviorist to determine if there was a cause for the disproportionate percentages of the truck kills versus the car kills. The ornithological behaviorist quickly concluded that when the crows eat roadkill, they always have to look out for the crows to warn of danger. They discovered that while the crows could shout out, car, 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 not a single crow could shout, lorry, 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 or Rory. I thought it was funny. Very funny. Oh, Toshi, how can I believe it's you? Was that kitchen it was so main, wasn't it? Very well chosen. I think you Dot, not Mission. Let's pull a tarot card just for this. All aboard! Choo choo! At the back we've got Virgo. Oh, lots of drinking. What are you drinking? Orange Burst. Still Orange Burst. And the King of Swords, yes, laying down the boundaries, setting down the boundaries, telling the law. Please give me a thumbs up. Would you? Would you give me a thumbs up? There, I gave myself a thumbs up. Let's see what Tarot wants us to know. The energies and the predictions from the Tarot. Oh, we don't know where to go. The Seven of Pentacles. Oh, gosh. Not too sure which way. Is it working out the way you want it to go? No, you don't. It's not working out, is it? No, it's not. And the next card is... Come on. I wanted to show my painting, but Toshi's seen it. So, oh, 7. What we cut before 7? 6. Memories, all the past is coming back to haunt us. Darling, this old lady doesn't want to go away, does she? She wants a bit, but look, I've got this lovely cup for you. Let me give you this lovely, lovely cup. Look at this cup. I've got a flower in the cup. And you got to say, no fucking ways, old lady. Take it to fuck off. But there is this divine wish. If you just put the fucking effort in, you will get your divine wish coming towards you. This divine wish is granted unto you, and this is potential for you to make lots and lots and lots of money. Is it with this woman from the past? Oh, no, yes. The entrepreneur. Dia Posse. The entrepreneur, big dick energy. Going places, doing things, moving. Who's moving? Somebody's moving. Hey, Wheels, are you here? She likes to drive while on the phone streaming. Yes. Oh, have you noticed how she's speaking to Lizzo in a different frame of mind? And in New York, oh, it's coming to you fast. She's coming to argue with you. They're coming to fight. Arguments and fights all about. Tell me, what do we need to know about the Seven of Pentacles, please? Sorry, I heard an old lady and thought it was talking about... Yes, party times. Too much partying. Yeah, too much manipulation of frenzy poos. All these gangs of middle school girls trying to create what? A menage a trois, happy times. Lots of kitchen witches around, aren't there? Yes, indeed. So that is the Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. And for the Six of Cups, what do we need clarification for the Six of Cups? Six of Cups becomes Seven of Cups. We're going to be drinking with someone from the past. Yes, we're going to be feeling very pleased about the Six of Cups. Somebody's going to come from this past and say, look what I got for you. Yeah, I ain't saying she's a gold digger. She ain't dressed messing with no broke. Yes. Oh, and that needs to appear. See, there's lots of potential. If you put the effort in, then you're going to get paid for it. Payday is here, my dear. You know it. You know it. It is payday coming your way for all that effort and hard work you put into it. Hey, hey, hey. And what do we need clarification for this Jack of Wands? But tell me something, Toshi. What did you eat before that photograph, that photo shoot? Because, I mean, that is a man-sized dump there in that kitchen there. It's huge. It's almost as big as your left boob. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Tarot, please tell us what is the energies we need to know of, hey, you rapper, how you doing? Of this Jack of all trades. This entrepreneur, this man, big dick energy. Somebody's moving, somebody's going places. What do we need to know, please? Tarot, of this Jack. Is his name Rapper? Oh, This Jack is going to bring in hope and healing and happiness and protection and growing and getting stronger and knowing that you are loved, muchly loved, because you are the water bearer. You are the star. Indeed, as it says on the card. Yes. Praise Jesus. And at the back, oh, no. The devil. The devil. Oh, so this is you. This is about work. This is about materialism. This is about addictions, toxic relationships, toxic people. You know, those toxic people in Maine, they really get carried away. Is Deborah here? No. Are you Deborah, Toshi, Lizzo, Mission Dot? Let's get some clarification. Anything more we need to know from this bicycle and Piatnik poker playing cards. Remember, this is an adult entertainment show. If anything resonates with you, I'm glad happy to hear it. Do use it if it doesn't work. Oh, financial disputes. Isn't that truly a Maine attitude? That's the way to be. You have financial disputes and another four knock on the door. 4 of clubs. Your partner continues to disappoint you. The 4 of diamonds. I need to get clarification for these cards, please. Let me see. Why Deborah? Why do you keep on saying Deborah? Where is she? Where is she? There's no Deborah here. Do-da. Or do. Day. So now, somehow I have this slight suspicion of Rose's tactics, if you know what I mean. She is really missing Lionel's laugh. Lionel is the only one that can make me laugh. Oh, you're such a good actress, aren't you? Oh. Okay. So, the 4 of clubs, an exceptionally enjoyable and peaceful period. Long, sunny, uneventful, and unusually happy days ahead. A perfect vacation for somebody. This is like the 4 of wands. This is honeymoon. You reached the goalpost. Okay, just a vacation or a honeymoon or your dream desires or reflections are coming to pass for a short, little, precious little time, baby. And the 4 of diamonds this is important for relationships. A map of hidden treasures. And the 4 of pentacles, it would be. A map of hidden treasures. You may have tried and failed year after year, maybe. You dig a little bit deeper in one precise spot and you find that chest of gold, or you'll find a key or a hint, maybe. And unfortunately, we do have this terrible card, the 9 of diamonds. It's a very bad card with an unclear meaning. Next to hearts, it announces troubles in love. Next to diamonds, it announces disputes, quarrels, and arguments. Next to clubs, financial difficulties, and next to spades, sad news. So we're going to have lots of arguments and quarrels and fights, you see. But I seem to be very, very happy indeed. Yes. But now you just stopped at Deborah and you're not chatting anymore. Who's online now? I want to know if anybody's interested in doing a panel, Toshi, or are you Dot? Because when Remember, Dot, we had an agreement. Next time you come up on panel, but just not tonight or the next 2 weeks, because it's not going to work. I would do something, but I'm not going to do it now. So, should we do something special? Put a 1 in the comments if you're interested. We do a deep dive search in AI for the Grand Dame, Barbara. Barbara, you know, there's a problem I have with you. And it's not my problem, it's Deborah's problem. I think it's because maybe you, her age, or older, and she's intimidated by you. So the question we have is, are you FBI? Or are you some spy? Maybe. Deborah doesn't want to do real lives. Lionel has to record their private chats and then play it. So nobody can say anything to her. She is privileged, you know. No, we did a live on my other channel, yeah? And the trolls don't bother about my other channel. And it's not connected to the Discord. So we did the live there, and it was only her minions that were there. Another thing, has anybody heard from, I mean, it's not like I'm looking, but I haven't spoken to Mel in, like, since New Year's. I don't think Mel watches this. Why would anybody be interested in this if they didn't have any stick in the game? I mean, I have a stick in the game because I am a, what? I am a honorary dictator of these streets in my little realm. No, what would I call myself? The supporting actor, the best supporting actor. Yes, because I know there's some better actors out there than me. Who would you call the actors out there? So, of course, Mussolini is an actor, and Maggie's not an actor, but Peggy's an actor. But we haven't seen Peggy in ages. She could be dead for all we know. She could be 6 foot under the ground. And then Maria G, who spreads the word like Johannesburg. And, oh yes, Martin. So do you not want me to come to your channel since Deborah doesn't want me here? The rule is, and that's why a rapper doesn't have a wrench. The rule is if Rose is up on panel and you say something derogatory about her or her family, then I take your wrench away. But like Mary Jane Donut, how can I say it? There is an exception to this rule. If it's funny, I'll put it up on the I'll put your message up if we're on StreamYard, and I'll put it up for everybody to see. Because if it's funny, it's funny. Because this is what this is supposed to be about. This is supposed to be about funniness. We're supposed to laugh. Ha 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 ha. Yeah? That's what this is about. So that's the rule. And that's why a rapper doesn't have his wrench. You are welcome here, Barbara. But if you break the rule, I take your wrench away. If you continue, then I might have to put you on a timeout for 2 minutes. If you continue, then another timeout for 5 minutes. And if you continue, another timeout for 10 minutes. It's purely up to you. I'm not discriminating against any subscriber or any mod in my chat. And it's as far as the thorn bush is involved, I haven't taken her wrench away on either channel. You know, I've lost my interest in being so angry anymore. I don't care. I was like, I used to do this with Sippy, and she did it with me as well. And then YouTube got so pissed off with the two of us, they banned us from from each other. We didn't. It's no wonder Sippy can comment on my channel, and I can comment on her channel. Because, well, maybe, I don't know. I haven't checked it. But I mean, blocked and banned and removed, and I mean, Rose doesn't know fuck all. She was never interested in watching what I had to say or in what Sippy had to say. And that's what pissed us off even more. So when she recruited me, then we had to do, I mean, I was up Team Rose's cookie so hard. It was fun. And no matter how hard Team Rose tried to make a better video, because back in the day we used to just make videos against each other. Then I don't know, Mother Earth, karma, nature would just slap her back in the face. I don't know if you know Sippy, but she has this connection with nature. And Team Rose had a nest of hornets in, you know, that window in her house. It's a hexagon, actually. Yeah, it's a hexagon. Inside that window frame was a hornet's nest, and she didn't like this, so she taped the hornet's nest closed. But they eventually found another way to come out, and then the hornets realized that this motherfucking bitch is fucking destroying our nest. And it was like a cartoon, you know, from the Flintstones. She ran. These hornets were coming at her. And it's all on camera. She videoed it all. That was on the old channel. Shame. It was too funny. Let me catch up with you there. I missed you, Bobs. Bob says Debs doesn't want a real life. Okay, no, hang on. Deborah is showing early signs of Alzheimer's. Wheels, you need to sort yourself out. You can't fight with everyone. So do you want me to come to your channel since Deborah doesn't want me here? But why doesn't Deborah want you here, Barbara? What have you done? But you are letting her run your show. I let all of you run my show. Yes, I do. There are levels of friendship, but you're all involved in the show. You're the chat. There's nothing we can do about that. There's nothing she can do about that. There's the song that I want to sing. Let me get the words for you. But you're letting her run your show. Agreed, Barbara Smith. Lord Danny's channel is not Team Rose. I don't know, Sippy. You don't want to. Here's a song I prepared for you. I prepared hours and hours for the song for you. Ha, 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 ha. Yo, I tell you what I want. I really, really want. So I'll tell you what I want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So you tell me what I want, what you really, really want. If you want to be my future, forget my past. If you want to get with me, you better make it fast. Now, don't go wasting my precious time. Get your act together. We could just be fine. So I tell you what I want, what I really, really want. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you want to be my lover, you gotta give, give, give. The taking is so easy, but that's the way it is. Okay, you heroes. Tigger, what's up? What's up, Tigger? What you want? Are you hungry? Oh my God, I had that song. Wheels, what do you love? Tell me what you love. I don't want to know what you hate. She has us all blocked. Is Barbara blocked? Well, she's a chicken shit. She has me blocked. Is she? Yeah, has she? Why is she scared of you, Barbara? Well, because she doesn't know you. Tell me something. Do you really think that Joff is Darlene? Hmm? Do you? Do you think Joff is Darlene? And you see, when you get with my friends, imagine if you did you hear Rose? Just, oh, I love you. You're my favorite Lizzo. What's going on there? When she's talking love, then you can't trust nothing. That's when oh, there's Rose. She's live. Let me click on Rose, and then she's looking at me. Oh, look at him. Oh, isn't that so beautiful? Oh, I wanted the real red velvet dress, and that's what he gave me. He gave me the real red velvet dress, and I mean, Rose, step out of it. It's not real. Gosh. Anyway, Tigger, what do you want? Do you want food? Excuse me, let me feed the cat some food. Do you want food? Can you see me? Oh, you know what I've got, actually? I've gone through hell in the past week. My old speaker, the what do you call the fucking speakers? The Bluetooth speaker. After the last live that was terrible with me and Rose, I wanted to put the charger into it, and it went boof. And I put the smaller charger into the big USB, and I blew up this fucking speaker. So I had to fucking hurry up and get a new speaker. So I got this cheap shit. Yeah. Cheap shit from the supermarket. Just for $1.99. But it has disco lights. I've become a true streamer now, baby. It's got flashing lights like the rainbow. Like the rainbow. There we go. But you can't see the colors. That's terrible. It's got colors. It's supposed to have colors. There. Rainbow colors. It just looks full screen. No, man. No, that's useless. There. What's the best setting? It doesn't go off. It doesn't have an off button. It's terrible. I have to make it face the wall so it doesn't interfere with my setting. So, you obviously all saw, I mean, I'm behind on the news. You know what I mean? This Whitey Streets news. I love you, Rose. I do. But you're a true idiot. And, you know, when I show my love for Team Rose, I get more subscribers unsubscribing. You know that last, what do you call it? Short I made yesterday. I came across the short on YouTube. And it looked like, I mean, it was a screen grab of a video from, I don't know, you know, these money people and stocks and markets, just numbers. It looked like numbers. And it said, use this audio. I used this audio to get 1 million views. So their video was like absolute shite of this fucking stock exchange and graphs and bullshit, something that you don't want to watch. And you got 1 million views just from that audio. So I tried to do the same thing, and what? I got 21 views in 24 hours. What did I get? Let's see. View channel. Shorts. 32 views. I am shadow banned in South Africa. There's some black person that watches everything I put up. And if I do something wrong, it'll be viral and I'll be in jail for saying the wrong word. That's how it works, yeah. You know? Capiche? 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 They're racist like that. Well, we can't call it racist. Maybe they're xenophobic. We should call it xenophobic, actually. That's their favorite word. This fucking African government of ours. They want to defend the foreigners from Nigeria, Malawi, Botswana, Kenya, Ethiopia. They want to take care of our hospitals. Must take care of these foreigners. But I'm also a foreigner according to them, aren't I? Hey, ANC, am I not a foreigner? You treat me like a foreigner. You treat me xenophobically, government of South Africa, I must tell you. So, nothing new, which is a good thing, don't you think? It's a good thing. Because, like I said in the last live, all I need to do is put some effort in to find the receipts to prove that Team Rose has run out of emails to use. She says to me, don't be so stupid. You know exactly. You can go into one live as one sock and into another live as another sock. So, yeah, tell me, Rose. Tell me about it. Yeah. That's what you do. You're a troll. Maybe you don't troll yourself, but you do troll others for sure. All my trolls are you. As far as I'm concerned, all my trolls are you. Toodaloo. Oh gosh, yes it is. I don't understand the need for more than one account. Oh, don't be like that. Don't be dumb. Ask Rapper. You need more accounts. But I only got more accounts to make more channels. The other one was a mistake by accident. I thought I wanted, what I wanted to do was I wanted to merge Lord Dandy 2.0 with Lord Dandelion. And I pressed a button, and all of a sudden I had 5 branded accounts, and they named them Lionese, Lionel Royale, all things that were common names for me. And so, of course, you can change those extra accounts. And YouTube gave them to me. I didn't ask for them, but I am such a bad liar. Only if I have the true spirit in me to destroy will I ever use my channels to troll like that. If I troll, look, I'm a nice troll. I'm a loving troll. I love to troll Rose. I do. We all do it. I do it in a more loving fashion because I don't want her to go away. Then life will be boring if she goes away. If you go away, when you go away, when you go away. Yeah, it's a need for creating. If you're one channel like Lord Dandy 2.0 was my bigger channel. I had 100 subscribers there. This channel didn't have 100 subscribers. This channel had 5, 8, 12 subscribers in the first 2 years of it. Because why? Because I used it for tarot. And nobody I know likes tarot like I do. But then, Lord Dandy 2.0 got a copyright strike. Why? Because of the fancy smanchy fucking southerner. You know that one? That one, it was during COVID, and that one, she gave me this link. Look at this, Lionel. And I thought, wow, motherfucker, this is crazy. And it was about COVID. But it wasn't a YouTube video. It was a Rumble video. And all I did was I put it in my community page. I put it on there as a link from Rumble. And just for that link, I got banned for 3 months of uploading a video on that channel. So I continued with this channel, and this channel blew up. I don't know how, I don't know why, I can't remember. Can't prove a thing. We all love creating and trolling, but people like Rose make it too easy. Well, we're having this argument on email, and I said, you just have to learn to not be so judgmental to my sensitive subscribers. They're very, very sensitive. But the truth of the matter is, Rose, are you listening now? Are you listening here? Not everybody's going to agree with me, but I definitely believe that it will solve a lot of issues if you can get this into your little Rose head. Let it sink in. Freedom of speech. That includes art, chats, comments on videos. If you think you are permitted to say what the hell you like about another sock, troll, or channel or real person, then either of them may do the same. It's called freedom. And if you don't like what I have to say, you are free to do that. But you're not free to shut me up or anyone else. Just because you don't believe that you can. No, you don't believe that we can say what the hell we like. You can't say what the hell you like. Then you have to stop. And you have to stop first. All this bullshit about the fucking shit in your coffee. I mean, in your coffee. In your kitchen. People have the right to their own opinions. They have the right to express their own opinions. There's no daddy or lord or prince or sir that's going to come and defend your foul mouth that just destroys. And you say they did it first. It's like the chicken or the egg, baby. We all have to stop. If you can't deal with it, then and you want us to stop, me to stop, Wheels to stop, Jack to stop. Jack's got no problem with you. Jack, like you said, wants everybody to go against Sippy. We can't do that. Nobody's going to go against Sippy because you look like the idiot when you're chasing after an old granny. I've learned that. Especially, I'm a man. Even though I'm a queer, I'm still a man. And men and women don't have equal rights. No, not when it comes to the serious crimes in life, like murder and sexual assault and attacks and serious violence. A woman won't get the same sentence as a man. It's just how it is. Why? Because they're softer. The little soft little things. Hey, rapper, you still there? Is she an anti-First Amendment advocate, Jack? Really? Yeah, we couldn't say COVID, but I didn't even say COVID. It was just a link. And you know, in these links, it's just HTTP. It's just fucking numbers and slashes and letters. You just had to click on it. But just because the click was about the funeral undertakers, about the undertakers and the morticians. It was the morticians that were finding anomalies, strange plastic being pulled because they cut the vein here and then they suck all the blood out of the body, and then they replace it with the formaldehyde. But there was blockages and the blood didn't want to come out, and there was this white string in it. It looked like worms, white worms, like flat worms coming out of the jugular vein of the corpses. And all these dead bodies dying of COVID were being found with these strange things, and nobody was allowed to talk about it because we weren't allowed to talk about it. It's amazing how some people's bodies reproduce the virus faster than other. Because I mean, I met people with COVID. They definitely fucking had the cold and sniffed snot coming out their fucking, like, dripping out. I don't have COVID. And then, oh well, I did have COVID. I never got any disease. I never got any. I did get the vaccine, but and the second one as well. And I won't. Now and again, I still get that feeling. I can feel there's something there. I don't know if you felt that feeling. It's terrible. Sippy is an anti-First Amendment advocate. I don't care how old she is. We call them boomers for a reason. My heart hurt so bad when I had it. Your head. My dad got a nosebleed and he was fluish for a day. I just had pain. But then again, I'm so skinny. I've got nothing to protect me. I'm so skinny. It's just fucking muscle and fucking veins. That's all I have. Knock on wood, I've not had COVID. Wow, and you're usually the people that are sickly have got COVID. I have an autoimmune disease, but I've been lucky to have not caught it. You know, I've also got an autoimmune disease, and that's why we're on medication, and that's what saved us. That's what I believe. And the old nurse that would take bloods and that at the clinic, she said, oh, I said, are you going to take the vaccine? She said, I'll rather take the drugs you're taking than take the vaccine. And she was right. You didn't need the vaccine. It was a terrible story. It was a terrible experience. Nobody should have to go through that stupid time. That was the stupidest. It was worse than the fucking Iran war. So bad. I kept my cycle really tight. My circle really tight, and only 3 people were allowed to in my home during COVID. Well, I never left here. My mother would leave to go and buy illegal cigarettes because they canceled. They made it illegal cigarettes. You know that? They banned alcohol and cigarettes. We couldn't have alcohol, but the shops were selling it. This shop that lost its roof, they reported me. No, they were reported to the police for selling cigarettes and alcohol. And there was a video that was made where they were caught. And so the owner was arrested. And word got out that it was Lionel that made the video of the people. Meantime, I would buy cigarettes there. It's like, I don't know why I would make a video of that. But I took the brunt of, as usual. This is life. Living in the USA, RSA. If people can make alcohol in prison, I'm sure it's not that hard. No, darling, there was alcohol for sale. It's just I wasn't in the circles that were, and the alcohol and the cigarettes were, say, very much more expensive because it was contraband now. It was illegal. You go to jail or you get arrested and then you have to pay a fine. That's what it was. Want to go out? This cat always wants food. Africans have an alcohol that they make, a moonshine, well, a beer. Mkomboti, Mkomboti, Mkomboti. That's how you say it. That's his name. Mkomboti. Mkomboti. I say it like a white person. Mkomboti. It's made with, I think, sugarcane and pineapple or something like that, and yeast, a lot of yeast. And the ladies used to sell it up at the top of the street. I actually even gave them some. They gave me some. There's the pastor. Hello, Pastor. Joff is in the house. Joffrey, I was wondering about you. I was, again. If people end up in jail, none of the circles stay light wheels. Not here for long. On a lunch break, yes, I'm not here for long either. I've done my due. I would have felt guilty if I didn't go live now. I don't have much to say, except for, Toshi, you really ruined it now. Put in that shitty proof, because in her mind, she really thinks it happened now. Thanks, Mission, for taking that photograph. Why do you make it even worse? Why do you say something to me and then you say something completely different to Rose? And then I must argue, and then she must, I don't know. Rose, this sounds bad. This is going to make me sound like I'm in the team to destroy Deborah. Rose, this is our demand. Listen to me carefully. We demand freedom of speech. Doesn't matter who, what fucking ant comments as a sock or a puppet or a wrench. It doesn't matter what they say. Just because it offends you, it doesn't mean it's true. It's just said to offend you. Why? Because you say things to offend others all the time. And you think you can go scot-free on this bullshit that you spread. And you're very good and you're very fast and you convince yourself that you're right. And that's fine. But the rest of the world doesn't believe you. It doesn't. Puppet, you say. The mistress of puppets. Joff. She really believes, I think, you're a girl. And I don't. I don't know why. And I hope I'm not wrong. I like my male friends on the YouTube streets. And if you're a fake, you're an old American housewife, what can I do? You know me, I'm very forgiving. Let's find a new song. If you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. Most of people I'm accused of being a female. I wish I had that problem. Lizzo, leaning, Lulu. You know what, Lizzo? If you actually hear, I'm not Lizzo. Leanie. If you watch this, I'm sure you don't. It's boring. It's because of Lulu. And sorry, Rose. It's because of Lulu that I believe. And sorry, Jeffrey. Are you on Leanie's side? I don't know. I forgot. Are you Leanie? Lulu said happy birthday to me. She didn't have to. She didn't have to. I never expected it. And was very honorable thing to do. Thank you, Lulu. Bless you. And that's why I'm full of forgiveness for whatever Leanie thinks of me. It's like, there's nothing to forgive. You can think of whatever you want. I don't really care. Lizzo, Leanie, Lulu, Avery, Sally, Mo Cook. Oh, and Peggy. There is a Toshi Mission Dot account in here earlier. Yes, remember Dot. I mean Joe. No, there's Dot and there's Joe. I'm not Leanie, nor am I anyone's side. Yes, you're your own person. I just like fuck's sakes. And I'm sure you're 6'7". I have this fucking image. I don't know why. Damn, I think there's a beaner in my blunt. What's that? What's a beaner? That's a new one for me. Oh yes, I've been accused of being Toshi at some point. Who hasn't? And Mission and Alexander. Yes, you could be Alexander. The way you write. I've lost count. With all the things to do. Exactly. True. Terrible. Terrible, Miriam. The devil. The devil makes idle hands evil. No, it was Toshi that shat in her kitchen, as you can see in the evidence of the meme. It's called a meme, Rose. It's called a meme. Rose, I love you, but it always starts like that, doesn't it? Rose, I think that you've got your wires crossed in your head and you need to go for a CAT scan, maybe. Are you going to go to Maine? Why do people go to Maine? Because it's old school American, relaxed, countrified, what's that called? Superior whiteness, you know, where it's safe for white people. But I haven't been to Maine. That's why Randy Crawford sang that song. Do you realize that? Do you actually motherfucking realize that? Why is Lizzo being spoken nicely to? Did you notice? She said, I really like you, Lizzo. You're really a good person. Why is she doing that now? It's like when she's doing that to me. Like, Lizzo wasn't born yesterday like I can be as gullible as I was born yesterday. Isn't it full of old crackpots in Maine? It's full of old crackpots in Maine. And the one time, it was Belfast. It was her house. I couldn't work out, but it was definitely Belfast. And she was making a video outside where I think next to the barn, she hadn't cleared it yet. She was doing her renovations. And the neighbors came, husband and wife, real old, skinny, frail, but you could see their house behind them had nice aluminum window frames, real jacked up, and they shat her out for having a dirty driveway and a messed up house. Well, they were scared of her for one good reason, because she shat them out on the video. So, what? She goes, what? You don't. That woman. My goodness me. I think it's sad when people actually believe the bullshit. Well, I sometimes give her the benefit of the doubt. Are you adding more letters to the word or what? Aluminum. Aluminum. Not like that fucking wood that you have to paint every 6 weeks. Otherwise, you see the realness behind the wood. It's all rotten. Huff, I'll huff. And I'll puff. And I'll say aluminum again. Thank you very much, Mary Jane. Aluminium, as the English would say. Okay, kids, chat. It's been good. Wasn't it good? Wasn't it nice? Always when I get to the top of the hill, I give up. And that's the end of that. Thanks for joining. Joffrey, in Rose's defense with regards to neighbors, no neighbors, MJD, not neighbors, MJD, I'd have sent the neighbors for the heels as well. You like my dad here. He doesn't give a fuck. I don't want to piss anyone off. And then you know what you do in the end of the day. You piss them all off and you're never happy. You can't bother about what other people say and think and do. Arrivederci. Sayonara. Au revoir. Tot ziens. Mwah. Peace. Shalom. Salam alaikum. Shabbat shalom. Tot ziens. Until next time. We'll see until after Rose watches this, and then she's going to shit me out with another whole bunch of emails. You know what I'm saying? But if people come for you and try giving it, they must be able to take it in response. For what? I always take the opponent's point of view and I put it in my mind and I think, okay, well, when you see it that person's point of view that way, then you can understand how, why, and when. And generally when people snap or crash out, as the Americans will say, it's a reaction, it's steamy, it's hot, and generally they've got half of the information. And like with Rose, she was in the right, but they were also trying to express how they felt. I don't know. I think the only person that would ever be like that was Queen Elizabeth II. She never took offense to any mistake that people would make. You must understand what she did. She saved almost, didn't work really in the end, I don't think. But there was the empire, the British Empire, and she had to transform the British Empire into the Commonwealth, where the Commonwealth now would uplift the previously discriminated against people across the empire. And still today we have this Commonwealth with Canada, Australia, the United Kingdom, and so many islands in the Caribbean, and so many African countries, and so many um, Eastern countries that are part of this, where you took it from slavery and colonialism to the future. And only a few people can understand this understanding. Where people do have their right to their opinion and to say whatever they want to say. But generally, when they become Karens, like the queen of, well, empress of Karens in Maine, then only offense is taken and there is no progress coming out of that conflict. Understanding another person's entire life from when they were born to where they are today, arguing with you. Understanding why it's intrinsic to their attitude. Unfortunately, you get people who want to drink blood and destroy. But there's more of us than them, and we could drown them in our urine. So open your mouths, you enemy of the masses. It's time. Time for the aliens to take over. I swear we are the fucking aliens. That we have to put our clothes on and shoes on, and you look at animals and they just survive. We're the aliens. We're the invaders of this world, and we're fucking mad. Doesn't necessarily need to be a Google email, though. You can create a new Google account with an MSN email or AOL, really, if you still have one of those. My mom actually worked for AOL for about 6 months. Yeah. But then AOL got banned out of South Africa for, competition reasons. Yes, the Proton.me emails from Lizzo are absolutely from Lizzo. It's pathetic. Are they from Lizzo? Oh, no. I was born yesterday. Here's my opinion. Rose is mental. Maria is mental. Katie is mental. Dollar is mental. And I love. And Dollar is mental and in love with Rose. I told Rose that you're a lesbian, Toshi. That's why you love Rose so much. That's why you used to. Toshi, there's a reason I refer to them an unstable Mabel and her mental mafia. No on the bollocks. No of the bollocks. Lizzo has never sent Rose an email in her life. Why would anyone waste their time? I still remember emailing Rose the very first time. I created a brand new email. Lionel, I think it was Lionel RL. No, Lionel Roy 888 was my first email to Rose. And because she was talking about the Bible shit and Israel and Jacob and the tribes and Abraham, and she said, okay, well, email me. So I did a huge study for myself. I said, okay, and I forgot. I was like learning. I was realizing I'm learning more shit now. I didn't in my studies of this fucking whole presentation that I had for Ro's new blueprint. Meantime, she was just a con. She was reading fake emails. She started with the fake emails. I tell you. And then she wants to shit on my head. So I will sue you for reading my emails. You email me this shit, it's evidence. All the shit you email me is evidence. Where did these people come from? Barrett. I don't have super chat, unfortunately. Your wife might have something to say about that, Jeff. Con or con? Fake emails. Okay, that's it. Good night. Go home. Thank you for coming. Life is mysterious, but don't be so serious. And no one's in charge. Do you really think you're in control? Bless your soul. I've seen using email on her. People even. Toshi, she's obsessed with me being Leanie. I think she wants Leanie to ask her out. And that's why she's pissed at Leanie. Never, ever checked my email. Really, Mary? Really, Mary? You're in a Discord. That's why you don't need to check your email. Have a good lunch. Good afternoon, America. Be well. Go shell. Thanks for joining. Probably Jeff, but Leanie's my boo thing. She can't have her. Why are all the good people hating each other? I don't understand. Goodbye. I'm going to bed. Love you.